everybody, and welcome to a small, quick reaction post-World Cup final of the football Kaki. I'm here with my brother, Midet. I am a bit more excited and happy at the fact, right, that the team that I've hated during this World Cup, and I've covered this many times, right, is lost the final. For them, would be the saddest fashion, right? But if you're a Spain fan, I can just say, wow, you have to be the happiest person in the entire freaking world if you're a Spanish person, if you're a Spanish fan right now. This game kinda dominated, bro.
One of the most one-sided World Cup finals, I think, in the history of this entire tournament.
I think it is.
For the fact that Argentina, right, they didn't have like a single shot on target for the full 90 minutes. Dominant performance by Spain. I think it's very, very well deserved.
We'll dive into it slightly on the surface level here for this particular reaction, right? The main coverage of the World Cup final will be on our weekly episode, right? But before that, I just want to cut over to one shot of Ned and where he's watching it. So I'll just cut to it now.
We're now waiting on confirmation from VAR. The goal doesn't stand. It's half time. After extra time. This game is painful to watch. Nico Williams had a chance. Didn't go in for a foul, I guess. Spain kind of look like they're losing their shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ferran Torres, the World Cup hero. Holy shit. Oh, the scene's absolutely crazy right now, man.
Before we carry on, just a special word from our sponsor.
This week's episode of the Chit Chatter is brought to you by our friends at SMSDome, a Singapore-based marketing company that helps brands reach households through targeted campaigns. They're the team behind the Tri-Lay booklet, a curated pack of deals, promos, and freebies from different brands across Singapore. Now, this National Day edition is their featured booklet for the months of July and August, available as both an e-booklet and a physical coupon pack delivered right to residents' letterboxes and screens so you can discover new products and stretch your dollar this National Day. Inside the Tri-Lay National Day e-booklet, you will find a feature from Philips Evnia gaming monitors, designed to give you sharper visuals, smoother performance, and a more immersive experience whether you are working, streaming, or gaming. In this edition, they are running a National Day promotion where you can enjoy 8% off when you spend $280 in a single receipt, plus a free screen cleaner worth $15.90 with every qualifying purchase when you buy selected Philips Evnia monitors online using the SG61 promotion. It is the perfect time to scan the Philips Evnia page, unlock your SG61 deal, and upgrade your work or gaming setup while the National Day promotion is still ongoing. So whether you are hunting for dining deals, beauty promos, everyday essentials, or a meaningful cause to support, the Tri-Lay National Day edition has something for everyone. Just head to the link in our episode description to check out the latest Tri-Lay National Day e-booklet today.
I think let's just deep dive into it. We'll do a quick one. I can honestly say, I think that you'll probably agree, right? Like, if Emi Martinez was not in goal today, it would not have been 1-0. It would have been like far worse.
He had 11 saves in the finals, which is, I think, it's going to be the most in the World Cup final history.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think, in a way, the tactical setup invited the situation to be like this because they were just letting Spain dominate the ball. And I mean, throughout this tournament, you've seen Spain, right? The moment they have the ball, right, they'll just slowly pick apart teams.
Yeah.
I think that's the crazy thing about them is that they don't really have an out-and-out striker in the past, like Villa or Torres, right? But it's because they can dominate possession, right? Even if they don't really finish off clear-cut chances, right? They'll just keep going on and on and on after that. Yeah, I don't know about you, right? But do you think that this is probably the most dominant World Cup run by a team ever? The fact that they only let in one goal the whole tournament.
Like, if you concede only one goal in the entire tournament, right, where you're playing probably, let's say, for example, 3 good games, so that's 3. Then you've got your run of 32, run of 16, quarter, semi, right? That's 7 games, right? Then plus the final, right? That's 8. 8 games and you only concede 1 goal, right? During a knockout tournament, right, it's actually quite insane. This year, I think everybody knows, right, it's kind of a goal scoring frenzy. Like the fact that yesterday you had a third and fourth place game, right, they scored 10 goals. A mad miracle.
I think for a lot of people, right, when they were watching this game, right, they were just thinking like, how I wish the England and France game was the final.
Spain's MO and play style has always been, I'm going to keep the ball, and I'm going to keep the ball until you try to get it off me. Because like Argentina has always been like the okay, I'm going to do all the very dirty things. I'm going to like intimidate you. I'm going to knock you to the ground. I'm going to do all this, right? That type of tactic, right? It only works on certain teams, right, where the teams are a bit more passive. So every single team that Argentina has played up to this point, right, has been very passive.
Touch on what you just said, right? Like the aggressive factor, like Argentina, they've been trying to bully a lot of teams, right, throughout the tournament. In this game, right, it did backfire because in the end, Enzo got sent off.
Yes.
And to be honest, right, Paredes, he should have got sent off also. In many ways, right, he could have like gone down to 9 men lah. Yeah. So I do think that maybe the setup tactically are just too defensive. Not enough outlet balls for Messi to go and get it. And he doesn't really have an outlet to go and play the game. Because there was a chance at the end, right, where this Simeone, he could have scored a goal to go and like equalize it 1-1 up. This Simeone, right, they put him in to be a pest to the rest of the team. By putting him in and not putting in Lautaro, who is like a clear-cut finisher, right, in the end, like the ball
that cost you, lor.
Yeah, so this is the tactical decisions that they made that I think that really cost them the game lah. Yeah, but I think from the Spain perspective, right, what do you think about like Ferran Torres being the hero of the day?
He encapsulates Spain as a totality because, I mean, everybody knows your stars are Nico Williams and Yamal. It's a nice cross, right? But I don't understand how the Argentinian defenders who are so much bigger than Yamal lose a header.
To Williams Nico.
Yeah. Ferran Torres is wide open, right? There's 3 defenders on the line, right? And they still concede.
I feel that in a way it's like a football gods balancing out the game lah.
No, it's really like the fact that Argentina got a red card where they haven't gotten any like punishment for anything like throughout this entire tournament, right?
Yeah, all the shit house you did.
All the nonsense, right? And then the one guy who should have been sent off in the semi-final, scoring the equalizer against England, right? Finally got sent off in the final just before extra time.
Yeah, correct.
Maybe people don't believe in karma. What goes around comes around. This is literally the definition of Argentina. What goes around comes around.
There was one part just before this Torres scored, right, where this Nico Williams goal got disallowed. It really doesn't make any sense that his goal was not allowed. Foul, it was a very, very soft foul on Otamendi to go and like sort of like call off the goal lah. But if you see the entire build-up of it, right, it should have been an allowed goal also. So to be honest, they got helped in a way lah. Yeah, styles of play, right. It was just thought conducive for Argentina to hold up that long against Spain.
Argentina, right, I feel that they wish that they had France in the final rather than Spain.
Yeah. I think very much.
Like I really do think, right, had there been a repeat of the Qatar final, right, I think Argentina probably would have won the World Cup.
In the end, do you think that this like negatively affects Messi's legacy? The fact that he sort of like lost 2 World Cup finals.
He got 1 over Ronaldo, that's all. I think that's mainly what it is, right? Because he's won everything minus the World Cup. He would have solidified his legacy basically if, let's say, he had won the 2nd World Cup. But however, right, there are many players down this route, right, where they've won one final, but they've won 1 final, they've lost 1 final, but they've not won multiple World Cups. I still think he'll be the GOAT lah because of the fact that just based on the fact that he's already won one World Cup and Ronaldo hasn't won. Because I don't think the next World Cup, if you're talking about the 2030 World Cup, Ronaldo's not going to be around. Messi's legacy to me doesn't really get affected. I would just say that it would have affected him more, right, if they had won, because I do think that this World Cup, probably because of all the controversy, would have been tainted to a lot of people.
So in many ways, right, if like in the future, let's say Mbappe wins another World Cup, you know what I mean, it sort of like allows him to like etch into the conversation already. If he can win Ballon d'Ors and stuff like that. In terms of legacy wise, I mean, it's quite cool that like Yamal won the World Cup at like how young he is. In general, this Spain team, right, they're quite young. So I think that they'll be able to last for quite some time. I mean, like maybe like Rodri might phase out in the next World Cup lah. But I think that's about it, no? They might dominate for years to come lah.
I'm happy Spain won, right? I'm just happy that Argentina didn't win.
Yeah, I guess for you it's like a lesser of 2 evils lah.
Yes. And Argentina is the way worse of the 2 evils.
So for you, I think a much deserved break now that the World Cup is over.
No lah, the EPL is coming, so we gotta talk about that soon.
Yeah, got to talk a bit about the transfers and stuff. But I think it's been a like very fun World Cup.
Alright, so that is it for this quick reaction of the Football Kaki. Hope you had a wonderful World Cup. To all Spanish fans, vamos! See you all for the upcoming episode on Wednesday where we deep dive a bit more into this match.